What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Unless this happens to be your very first time here, then come on in, take a seat. It's so nice to meet you. My name is Abigail. I do musical reactions here on YouTube on the first take, completely blind, and I'm so happy to say that we are reacting to an expedited Buy Me a Coffee request. This one is brought to us by Scott W. Hi, Scott. How you doing today? Thank you very, very much for this request, because what he requested might be a new artist alert on this channel. What he requested is Dire Straits, and the song is called Sultans of Swing. Can't say I've heard of them, so this is going to be interesting, to say the least. Uploaded 16 years ago, 273 million views. You know what? With that many views, I'm hoping that once I actually hit play, I might recognize the song. Won't find out until I hit play, though. Expanding the description, we have some information here. Dire Straits live, 1978. And then we have some lyrics. I've gone ahead and pulled up these lyrics. I have them here in front of me. I can't wait to dive in. Let's see what this song is all about. This is how we'll do it, guys. We'll go ahead and watch this video once together. I'll pause twice to give you my thoughts and commentary. I will be looking down occasionally to take some notes, because with a song this long, I'm only pausing twice. I don't have a very good memory. I'm going to be taking notes. So if you see me looking down, that's quite literally what I'm doing. I'm not playing on my phone, trust me. So I can't wait to dive in. Let's go ahead and put this headset on here. And mic check good, sound check good. What's the best quality of the video? 360p. I will try to up the quality on the export, but I can only do so much, guys. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and see what this song is all about. Let's dive in. Once again, I give you Dire Straits. The song is called Sultans of Swing. Here we go. Wow, this is how we start, huh?
Yeah, getting a shiver in the dawn. It's raining in the park the main time. Sound of the river, you stalling your whole everything. Come on now. Man, it's blowing Dixie double fountain. Yeah, you feel alright when you hear the music, man. Well, now you're swimming inside, but you don't see too many faces. Coming in out of the rain, they hear the jazz go down. Competition, too many other places. Yeah, but the horns, they're blowing that sound, they're blowing way on down south.
Okay. Look at them, they love it.
Check it out, Guitar George. Now he knows all them fancy chords.
Oh, the fancy chords.
Just rhythm gonna make that guitar cry and make it sing. Send an old guitar and just all he can afford. He gets up under them colored lights, gonna play that today.
Trying to keep up with the lyrics.
Then Harry doesn't mind if he doesn't make that fancy scene.
Okay.
Got daytime job, you're doing quite alright, thank you very much. Do the honky tonk just like anything. Sitting in a for a Friday night. Sultans, yeah, we're the Sultans of Swing. We stand a crowd of boys, they're just fooling around in the corner. Drunk dress their baggies in their best King's Row.
Trumpet playing band.
Cause they what they call it rock and roll. The Sultans
wait. No. If he's going to do something on that guitar, we have a lot of lyrics to go over because that was the majority of the lyrics. All right. We got all the way to the bridge. Okay, well, let's very quickly go through this because if the majority of the lyrics are done, the rest of the song, I hope is just going to be like amazing solos or something. We will see. Let's start with the intro. You get a shiver in the dark. You feel all right when you hear that music ring. Okay, kind of opens with this moody, rainy night atmosphere, maybe, or someone stumbling across a live band, maybe, and they're playing some jazz or something. Even though that setting feels gloomy and quiet, the music instantly kind of lifts the mood and pulls them in. Verse 1, you step inside, but you don't see too many faces, too much competition, too many other places. Okay, so a barren club, it's mostly empty. And the band clearly isn't that famous or trendy, let's so to speak. I don't know what's going on with my voice, sorry. There's other places. So there's tons of bigger other places competing for attention. But the narrator kind of realizes that these musicians are genuinely talented despite playing for a tiny crowd. Verse 2 comes in. You check the guitar, George. He knows all the chords. He's strictly rhythm. He doesn't want to make it cry or sing. Oh, okay. So introducing the musician, almost like a lovable local legend, maybe. Guitar George is his name. He's skilled, but he's humble. He's not flashy or anything. He's not trying to be a rock star. He just loves playing music for the sake of it. Verse 3, because there was a lot of lyrics we went through. We went all the way to the bridge. Harry doesn't mind if he doesn't make the scene, saving it up for Friday night. Harry, okay, working a normal day job, but then he plays music because it makes him happy, not because he expects fame or anything like that. So this, the song really celebrates everyday musicians who keep music alive simply for the joy of doing it because they love doing it. We get to the bridge. This is, I think, where we stopped. They don't give a damn about any trumpet playing band. It ain't what they call rock and roll. So a younger crowd in the corner, maybe just they don't appreciate what they're hearing because it's not popular rock. It's not that popular rock sound. A little sadness there, maybe. The band is incredibly talented, but they're overlooked just because they're playing maybe an older style of music. I don't know. Very interesting. Very interesting. So I think that's where we stopped. We only have the outro left. And I didn't want to stop mid-solo, but we have a whole lot of video left. So it might be inevitable. I'll try my best not to, but let's go ahead and listen to what he's doing on this guitar. Let's go. Hear that keyboard. Yeah, I just heard you.
Then a man, he just to step right up to the microphone. He says at last, this is the time bell rings. Then you good night, now it's time to go home.
Time to go home.
Then you make it fast with just one more thing. We are the Sultans. Yeah, we are the Sultans of Swing.
Nice harmonies there. And that's it. That's all the lyrics. Oh boy. he really using that whammy bar? Yes. They're clapping. Before he does this, hold on. Before he does this, I think we'll stop it here for our first pause. So before we get into the final bit, because this is my second pause, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about what we're hearing, the way that this guitarist is utilizing the whammy bar. I love the use of that. It's just really, really easy to get lost in this song. I'm loving the harmonization that I'm hearing from the other vocalists. I'm loving the crowd interaction that I'm hearing between the band and the crowd. The band is clapping along, and actually, surprisingly enough, they're pretty on rhythm. When you have that many people, things tend to get either a little too fast or too slow or off. They actually didn't do too bad. And even taking a look at the guitarists when they're doing their thing, I'm loving that they're stomping their feet as they're playing. It's just so energetic and so they're moved by this music. And when you take a look at the lyrics as well, it makes sense. Speaking of the lyrics, the only thing that we didn't go over was the outro, which was "Thank you, good night. Now it's time to go home. We are the Sultans of Swing." So that ending to me feels, simple but proud. Even though they're playing in a tiny club, hardly for anyone, the band still introduces himself with confidence and dignity. They might never become, stars, so to speak, but in that moment they own the stage, and they're happy and they're proud of that. So let's go ahead and dive back in. That was my final pause of 2. Let's see, I pushed back, I didn't go back. I'm gonna go back 5 seconds just to make sure we don't miss anything. We'll play it out until the end. I can't wait to hear what this guy's gonna do on the guitar. Let's go. Not even looking at the guitar. It's a lot of keyboards. You hear the build. tempo increasing, or is it me? Yes. Crowd's going wild. Literally reaching behind him. Incredible. Yeah.
Show factor acquired.
Yeah. That is how you end a song, am I right? There was a lot going on there. My goodness. They went through the majority of the lyrics actually relatively quickly, which is cool because then it allowed me to focus more on the instrumentation, and gosh, those guitarists were incredible. Before I get into the instrumentation and my notes, the quick gist or summary of the song is that Sultans of Swing it's almost like a love letter to maybe underrated musicians who play purely for passion instead of fame. You know, Dire Straits paints this vivid picture of a small, forgotten, underappreciated jazz band that may not be cool or popular or trendy, but they're authentic. They're talented and completely devoted to their craft. So playing for the love of it, I certainly got that vibe watching this performance, except they are actually quite popular is how they differ from the message of the song, I guess. But when I look at my notes here, I love that the guitarist is so confident and so good at his skill that he doesn't even have to look at the guitar when he's playing. Half the time he wasn't even looking. More than half the time he wasn't even looking at his fingers. His hands know what to do. And that went for the majority of the band mates, honestly. I absolutely was mind blown by the keyboardist, who had a great role in this song, if I'm honest. But not only that, he's playing here, there's two more here, and there's a whole keyboard behind him too, and he's quite literally playing like this. That was awesome. I loved the addition of keyboards in this song. He was very, very talented. They all are, don't get me wrong. I'm just a little biased because piano is my favorite instrument. Let's see, the way that they chose to build the song back up, they brought everything down and left it here for a good minute or so, and then they just started to build that anticipated outro that I was waiting for. An amazing way to build the song back up to an incredible outro. That guitarist, oh my goodness. I said MVP in my head, but I'm so biased. I want to give it to the keyboardist, but he was incredible. The way that he was bending those strings, the way he was playing that guitar. I almost forgot I was reacting for a second. I was just watching and appreciating the talent. I think that might be my first time I've ever seen Dire Straits. And and I'm definitely here for it. My favorite part, even though I just said the guitarist is MVP, I'm gonna give it to the keyboardist. I'm biased, I love keyboards. Regardless, they're all incredible. Please let me know your favorite part of the song in the comments section down below. I quite literally check my comments every night before bed. I'd love to have a conversation with you. Thank you so very, very much to Scott for this request, and thank you guys so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this reaction, please like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Patreon link as well as the Discord link in the description below. And I will see you next time. Bye.